Yo, what's going on YouTube? Today we got some baby copperheads. My boy Marcus brought over his freshly, what did they just hatch, huh?
About three, 4 weeks old.
These are 3-4 weeks old copperheads. Mildly venomous, native to Texas. I don't know if they have any reported fatalities, but they're still a venomous snake, still to be taken seriously and with caution. I ain't gonna keep y'all waiting, I'm gonna get right into it. But these are baby copperheads.
Scientific name is Agkistrodon something. It's some type of Greek name. I don't know how to pronounce it.
We could look it up and I'll put it in the intro.
Contortrix or something like that.
You know, yeah, we doing a feeding video as well. That's why I got them rats right there. But
Can you see the snakes?
Yeah.
you can see the snakes?
Y'all want me to zoom in a little more?
Yeah, we want you to come in and get the snakes.
Can you see them now over the container?
Yeah.
Alright.
These things are pretty fast.
Yeah.
We're gonna use this as well. Got some baby copperheads right here. Look at that. That is awesome.
Is it? I did this earlier.
Oh, they move fast? See, me and Marcus are different type of snake handlers.
Yeah.
He prefers a more risky approach, even though they're babies and they have a mild venom, and the chances of them actually envenomating you probably are slim. But you know, Marcus just prefers to do more of a free handling.
Just for something like this, nothing else I would ever freehandle without gloves, but just because they are babies and they aren't that, not vital to humans, because like you said, a bite from them aren't that fatal. You could probably get bit from a grown adult and survive it without hospitalization or anti-venom,
Right.
but I'm not saying listen to what I'm saying. This is just my personal opinion
You
on
still
it.
don't want to get bitten. It can still be a nasty bite, and you don't even know if you're allergic or not as well. So that's always the real concern right there.
But like I had said in, I think our very first video that we did together, I'm not a professional yet. Everything I do with extreme caution. Like I said, I was able to handle them free-handedly without a glove earlier while I was at the house. They're very chill. The only time, you know, they're like really threatened or scared is when they S up and they start wiggling their tail. Let me see. And I don't know if you guys can see, but like right here, it has a yellowish green tail towards the end. Even as adults, they have that same tail. It's just closer towards the bottom of the body, which is really cool.
How big do these guys get?
So I haven't actually looked that up yet. I've just been really looking at habitat, how is their temperament and things of that nature. But as far as big, I want to say a copperhead gets about 3 or 4 feet, maybe 5, if it's housed right in its natural environment, different things like that. But yeah, I got from the guy who I bought them from, shout out Quentin. I can't remember his last name. I know it started with an S. But he said these came from a hypo project, so I'm assuming your normal high orange or high red orange color with a, it's like more like a xanthic. It's more like a silver copperhead. So that's my assumption. It's a little dark brown, with darker with a darker black on this pattern. So
That
just makes it a very beautiful snake to me.
Man, that's so cool right there.
Also, in another video, whenever they become a little more adaptable and a little more, they're, you know, cope well with their environment, we'll be doing a video of feeding or introduction to my gaboon, my West African gaboon viper, and my African puff adder. I would have brought them today, but unfortunately, those two are the only two who haven't became quite adequate with their environment. Still huffing and striking all the time. So to keep me and him safe, I'll just wait like another week or two before I introduce them to him, because I don't want him getting bite nor me to get bit. So
that's a nasty bite. That's definitely something that's life-threatening. It can be lethal. The average bite can be lethal.
Hopefully, this is a male and female pair of copperheads, so that way, in the future, year and a half, 2 years from now, I'll be able to start my own collections of having baby venomous like rattlesnakes, baboon vipers, maybe even puff adders if I'm lucky. But yeah, this is just a start. Like I said, we have a lot of stuff planned for the future. We plan on opening up our own shops. If not together, it'll be our own shops. And if it is our own shops, a lot of our display animals will be on display. So that'll be something pretty cool. But who knows what the future holds for anybody, really.
Extremely inquisitive. Definitely trying to get off the little platform. But they're just some nice creatures, and children, don't do this at home. This is not the safest thing to do. A bite from one of these, no, it may not be lethal, but it can still damage some tissue. This is a mostly hemotoxic venomous snake, which affects the way your blood clots. Pretty much, you guys can go on YouTube and take some human blood and mix it with some copperhead blood, and you can see what would happen on the inside of your body if you are envenomated. But typically, some people have no reactions, but everyone is different. As I mentioned before, you don't know if you're allergic to a snake's venom until you're bitten. Non-lethal bite from a copperhead can still be lethal because you're allergic to it, and you're going to go into anaphylactic shock and ultimately suffocate. So that's the thing about snake bites. You don't know if you're allergic to the venom, and you don't know how your body will react. So just the reaction from your body alone, not even the venom taking place, can be life-threatening. So we don't. The whole goal of handling venomous animals is to not get bitten in the first place, to have to worry about the snake bite and those things of that nature. So you see this little guy trying to come down. These guys are active. See if I can get them both on the snake hook. These guys are some little quick little guys.
You should bring them a little closer to the camera so they can see. I can't really zoom in that much.
And don't these guys have heat pits?
They do. So if I'm not mistaken, and based off looking at these two guys, their heat pits are right on the front of their nose, right next to where their tongue comes out for them to smell and different things like that. But yeah, hopefully this is a mating pair. I could really just start my own breeding.